Hello everyone! It is the spooky season. I am currently recording this after editing this first video. I am unfortunately behind on the season, but I still wanted to get these videos up regardless. I got up to a couple fun things this October and unexpectedly got very busy, hence the late videos. Besides it being the spooky season, it is also my birthday month. And I love being able to share it during a time where things tend to be more cozy, festive, where people dress up and decorate. I really like that my birthday falls in a time where things tend to be a bit more lively. Halloween tends to not be the biggest celebration here for us in South Africa, so I try my best to make things feel a bit more festive for myself. So in this video I'm going to try make some decorations, watch some videos, and otherwise try build up a kind of spooky atmosphere. In a later video will be Halloween, and that is when I was able to be a part of trick-or-treating. I never did trick-or-treat when I was younger. Unfortunately, our neighborhoods don't tend to do that either. It's normally if you live on an estate. But with the event I was a part of, I was one of the dressed up characters that was handing out sweets to the children. It was part of a restoration effort for the park in Muizenberg. It was a lot of fun, but I'll discuss that more in that video. This video is more in preparation for Halloween itself. I thought it would be fun for me to try record every day of every week for October. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do the drawing challenges that fall in October because of how busy I ended up being, and I wasn't able to do things for the video every day, but I tried my best to record a little bit of something, and that is what you'll be seeing here. I hope everyone had a hauntingly happy Halloween, that it was a lot of fun and festive and safe. This piece of fabric that I'm working on is a piece I found I think last year or earlier this year, and I thought it would be lovely to have as something to put on a table or throw over the couch or something like that. Just another Halloween, autumn feeling, October-y decorative piece that I could have. And my initial idea was to hem the edges and add decorations on the ends, hang the little bat charms and things to them. But then, was it yesterday I started or the day before, where I was looking at the illustrations and I thought actually it would be quite cute to add some beadwork detailing to them as well. So I really don't think I'll have this finished for Halloween or anything like that, but I'm fine with it taking time and it just being a little thing that I do here and there, add to it. And I just think it's so cute, and I'm really glad how it's coming out already. I think it looks quite lovely. I did not expect something so simple to be this effective. I really like how the light catches the beads and the different colors and tones to them. Yeah, I'm really loving how this project is coming out.
I want to probably make pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts and other fall variants. I think
that's how you came to live with us. We tucked you into our lives then, and we've raised you the best way we know how.
In this house, we have chocolate cake for breakfast. And we never bother with silly little things like bedtime or brushing party.
There's some things, though, I know for certain. Always throw spilled salt over your left shoulder. Keep rosemary by your garden gate. Plant lavender for luck. And fall in love whenever you can.
Since I don't have many Halloween decorations, I thought I'd look into seeing what I could make myself, and I thought a pumpkin candle holder would actually be really cute. So I'm going to see if I could make one potentially with polymer clay.
For one another, but they can't act on it now. Jean has to discover herself place is without her. He's blinded by a sense of grandeur in life, where he can't notice what he really wants. What he needs is standing right in front of him. The moment everyone leaves, Scott gets over the departure of his friends almost instantly. He just jumps straight into business and gets down to training the new X-Men. Days on end, Scott overworks the team, trying to get...
It's definitely not perfect, but I think it's so cute. I'm really happy with this as my first try. think it could be fun to maybe add some glow-in-the-dark paint.
Job, her first real acting job for real, so she said he was kind of like a brother to her, a big brother. I feel like a lot of people.
So it's my favorite time of the year, being Halloween. What I started doing a few years ago is making a playlist of movies and series that felt like autumn, spooky, or involved Halloween. And I would normally watch it around this time to kind of put me in the mood of Halloween and this magical time of year. I'm also a big Christmas person as well. That was huge for me. Still is. I started making a little folder today on what movies and videos I'd like to watch this year. That's why I watched Practical Magic today. I also got my DVDs together that kind of fall under the category for me. I have Sucker Punch, The Witches of Westwick, Hellboy. I also quite enjoy Scream, and I was working my way through the whole series of movies. I think I got to the fourth Scream, and I think it became too much for me because living alone and watching it is a no-no. Oh, I can also add Buffy. I watched Buffy, I think, 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. I watched all of Buffy and I loved it a lot. That's also something I can add. I can also rewatch, and he said Sabrina Carpenter. I can also add, what was it? Sabrina Spellman, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I can also add that to the list as well.
It's an aspect of the Civil War is finding a portals, marital legends, elders, Shiloh and Tito and many others. The battlefields where thousands of men shed their blood were notorious for unusual activity. Ghost stories are one thing. This story is something entirely different. It is said that during the Battle of Chickamauga in the state of Georgia, the intense fighting and bloodshed attracted something sinister. The fact is, nobody is really sure what to call it, but it's been seen by park rangers, visitors, locals driving through the area at night, then wreck their cars in terror. Some say it's humanoid, wearing clothing with a cape and duster.
Today was another hot day and also very windy. The temperature's currently dropping and you can see the storm clouds blowing in over the mountain. I stocked up on a whole lot of groceries today and I went for a dog walk with my boyfriend and a friend. Afterwards we had lunch and it was quite lovely. The afternoon settled down a little bit, I think. And sitting outside, it was very peaceful and just being able to breathe and enjoy the rest of the evening and how lovely it was. It was a good day, besides the wind. I'm not a wind person. I don't like that. Valentine had a good time, got a bit muddy. She's been sleeping very well since we've got back. I'm not quite sure what I have planned for the rest of the evening. It is a Saturday, so I suppose I can do anything I feel like. I just started beading because it seemed like a good idea, just something to settle down back into things from the hot day. I think I'll probably watch a movie this evening and do another project. Maybe finishing off my mirrors. I need to finish adding gold leaf and silver leaf to them because those are 3 pieces I'm wanting to add to the gallery wall, which I will do. I'll be able to hang them up again once I finish sanding and painting that wall. Very keen, very excited for that all coming together.
That actually more or less matches the descriptions of skinwalkers. As mentioned in the episode, some have suggested old Green Eyes goes way back over the land or over a grave site, something I don't know how people would have known this or
Found some cute leaves on the walk. This little one's a heart. As another rainy day rolls around, I made some coffee, put on Witches of Eastwick, and continued on with work. I forgot I hadn't gone through my stickers for Halloween, so let's see what I have that can fit the theme. A whole lot of little lemons I drew. Some gold lettering could be nice.